Hi everybody, this is Mr. Walker. Today's video is on something called expanded form. Expanded form means that when you take a number that has multiple digits, that you can take it apart. Now they call that deconstruction. And with numbers, you can break them into smaller parts and you can deconstruct and reconstruct. And by the end of the video today, I just would like for you to be able to take a number, like a 5-digit number, and write it in what we call expanded form. Expanded form for 25,000 would be 20,000 plus 5,000 plus 400 plus 90 plus 6. So let's start with an easy example. Let's just say the number, 2-digit number 45. Now remember, 45 is 2 digits, and if we break that into place value, the 4 would be 4 tens, which I want to represent with the T, and the 5 would be 5 ones. Well, 45, you could show it this way, is really 4 tens, which is 40, plus 5 ones. And of course, if we were to add this up, 0 plus 5 is 5, and 4 and nothing would be 4. Now, typically, this would be written as 40 plus 5. So, in other words, 45 in expanded form would be 40 plus 5. All right, let's take a slightly harder example. Let's take a 3-digit example. 798. Well, that is a 3-digit number. Think of it in terms of our place value, and that would be 7 hundreds, 9 tens, and 8 ones. And again, I could break it or deconstruct it, break it apart as 700 plus 9 tens plus 8 ones. In other words, if I were, again, expanded form is typically written from left to right. So we would say 798 in expanded form, the answer would be 700 plus 90 plus 8. Now feel free to watch as much of the video as you need to, but let's try another example. Let's go up to 4 digits. And a 4-digit example would be 8,000, 257. So a 4-digit number, you have 8 thousands, 2 hundreds, 5 tens, and 7 ones. But again, we typically write this information from, remember, you're adding this in expanded form. You would be adding all of those to reconstruct them again. And we would write this typically as 8,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 7. Now let me show you an example that's a little bit trickier. It's not completely uncommon to have a problem that will have a 0 in one of the place values. So for keeping it short, I'm going to go with another 4-digit number. Let's go with 1,000. And I'm going to put a 0 in the hundreds this time, and we'll go with 33. Well, it's the same principle. 1033 is the standard form, right? But I want to make that into expanded form, and that would be 1,000 We really have 0 hundreds, so I'm not going to show anything for that, but we have 3 tens, and we have 3 ones. Now, I can prove that this will go reconstruct back into standard form as the same number by just adding, and you can see that 1033, that's the same. So if we write this from left to right, 1033 in expanded form would be 1000 plus 30 plus 3. Now, sometimes you will need to take a number that is already in expanded form. So let me show you. And then you'll have to turn that into standard form. Let's go with, I'm going to go with a 5-digit number this time, 50,000 plus 9,000 plus 200 plus 20 plus 5. Well, once again, we want to take this from expanded form and write it in standard form. And I'm going to start with my 50,000. Now, you don't have to write it out this way every single time, but this is helpful in organizing this. So we have 50,000 plus 9,000 plus 200 plus 20 plus 5. Well, when we add this together, we would get 5 ones, 2 tens, 2 hundreds, 9 thousands, and 5 10,000s. Don't forget your comma for 59. So your answer would be, in standard form, is 59,225. Another little trick that you don't always have to do all these steps. You could just remember that your final answer will have to be at least 5 digits. So I can show that over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take my 5 from my 5 groups of 10,000. The next place value is 9 thousands. There are 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and finally 5 ones. Don't forget your comma. So once you're comfortable, most people can do it that way. But if you're not clear, you could just write that out to show that information like that. All right, thanks a lot.